So today we will be starting with module 1 students. See, I have severe cold, so my voice might be little disturbing, but I will be trying to explain you correct. Okay. So first, so module 1, there are 7 topics. One is the revision of vector calculus. The second one will be the experimental law of Coulomb, electric field intensity, field due to a continuous volume charge distribution, field of a line charge. So in field of a line charge, you will be having two kinds. One will be finite and infinite. Okay. So then we will be learning field due to a sheet of charge and the electric flux density. So these are the 7 topics in module 1. Okay. So first coming to the revision of vector calculus. So you already know what is a scalar quantity, students. The scalar quantity is a quantity which will be having, which is positive or negative, and it is characterized by only magnitude. If it is having only the magnitude, not the direction, we will be calling it as a scalar quantity. So what is a vector quantity? We will be dealing mostly with the vectors only. A quantity which has both magnitude and the direction is called as vector. So what is example of scalar? So temperature. Does temperature have a direction, students? It will be having, if it is plus 36 degrees Celsius, so it will be just having the magnitude, that is plus or minus. Understood? So it will not be having the direction. So in which direction the temperature is. Will we tell like that? No, right? So temperature will be positive or negative. So mass. So mass will be positive. Volume also will be in magnitude only. It will not be having any direction. So what is a vector? So a vector is a quantity which will be having both the magnitude and the direction. And the example for this is force, velocity, and displacement. So these are the three things, or many are there, but just I'm giving you the example. Okay. So be interactive in the class. Last year also 42 people had joined the course, and almost 38 to 39 have cleared as of what the results I have got. So they were regular to the class. They were writing whatever thought in the class. So, and they were watching the recorded classes too and coming for the next session. So even you people be in the same manner. I guess most of the people have passed. They have passed this time. You also try to clear, because this is your last attempt where the teachers will be correcting your booklets. From next session onwards, AI correction will be taking place. They've already introduced. I think you might have been knowing. So first, representation of vector. So there are, so representation of vector means, so there will be one starting point in a vector and there will be a terminating point in a vector. So where the vector will origin, that we will be calling it as starting point. So wherever the vector is getting terminating, we will be calling it as terminating point. So usually we will be calling it as the starting point as head, the terminating point as tail. As and when I'm teaching, please write down in the 200 pages notebook whatever I have told you. So that will be helping you. Okay. So the magnitude of this is called as R. So this is a vector. So vector is a quantity which will be having both the magnitude and the direction. So it will be having 2 points. One will be the starting point and the terminating point. Starting point na head anta karitivi, terminating point na tail anta karitivi. Okay. So the next topic is the unit vector. Okay. Learn the definitions also. If you saw previous year paper, they have asked the definition for 8 marks. So unit vector is the function to indicate the direction. So its magnitude is always unity irrespective of coordinate system. So there are three coordinate systems. The first coordinate system will be the rectangular coordinate system. The second one will be the cylindrical coordinate system. Third will be spherical coordinate system. See this RCS, remember the formulas and the things. So this the coordinate systems we will be using in entire electromagnetics, that is module 1 to 5. Everywhere we will be using the formulas related to rectangular, cylindrical and spherical. Okay. So the unit vector is usually denoted by the magnitude of OA, which is equivalent to so this is your formula for the unit vector, that is OA is equal to, this represents the magnitude. So I will be teaching you how to solve the magnitude and direction when problems come. So just remember, so this will be the unit vector, that is A cap OA. So this is a formula for the unit vector. Just remember the formula. Unit vector AOA is equal to the length of OA divided by the magnitude of OA. The vector OA divided by the magnitude of OA. This is how the unit vector is represented. So I already told you, write down, this is very much important. You have to remember these formulas. So everywhere we will be using. There are three coordinate systems. The first coordinate system will be the Cartesian coordinate system or the rectangular coordinate system, cylindrical coordinate system, and the spherical coordinate system. So three coordinate systems we will be having: Cartesian, cylindrical and spherical. So whenever we consider a point x comma y comma z in the rectangular coordinate system, so if I consider the rectangular coordinate system, so we will be having three directions x, y and z. So in this coordinate system, if we consider a point p comma x comma y comma z, p comma x comma y comma z in the rectangular coordinate systems. So we are just increasing the length of every coordinate by some differential element, that is dx. So if it is x, students, it is called as length of x. If it is x, if they are mentioned like this, it is length of x. If it is differential length, dx. Differential means it is dx. So if we are increasing each coordinate by the differential amount dx, so next point P will be obtained by dx plus y plus dy, z plus dz. Here dx we will be calling it as differential length in x direction. Dy we will be calling it as differential length in y direction. Dx we will be calling it as differential length in z direction. See, I could have directly started with Coulomb's law, but this is very much important. Without this, you can't solve any problems. So I am starting from the basics. Even one day is wasted for the basics. This will be helpful for your complete module 1 and 2. Module 1, 2, 3. All the 5 modules. So for the differential length in the rectangular coordinate system, this is your formula. You have to remember, write down, put 5 stars. So DL, differential length, is equal to dx into ax plus dy into ay plus dz into az direction. This is your differential length for the rectangular coordinate system. Okay. So to calculate the differential vector length, that is the magnitude, so you have to take dl. So you should not take the direction. You should take the position vector divided root of that. So under root of dx the whole square plus dy the whole square plus dz the whole square. So what is the differential volume? dv is equal to dx into dy into dz. So these three formulas you have to remember for the rectangular coordinate system for differential length, differential vector length, and differential volume. So next comes the differential surface area. So you are in 3 coordinate system, you will be having even the surface area too. So it's very easy, students, you will be using. So if you want the differential surface area in the x direction, so if you want the differential surface area in the x direction, you have to multiply the differential vector area in the y direction and dz direction along with the ax direction. Very easy to remember. So dsx is dy into dz in ax direction. If you want dsy, so if you want dsy, what you will be doing? You will be doing dx into dz in ay direction. Okay. So dsz. So what will be the formula for dsz? Can anyone tell? See, be active in the class. What is the differential in z direction? So what you will be multiplying? Respond in the class. So in z direction, it will be dx into dy into az direction. Amit, can you tell what is the formula for differential length in cylindrical coordinate system?
So it is dx dy by az bar.
Yeah, very good. Dx in ax direction plus dy in az direction plus dz in az direction. So if you want to find the differential surface area, so this is differential surface area. Whatever I thought previously, it was differential length. Okay. This is
Okay.
differential surface area. So if you remember this, whatever the formula they will, so you will not be getting confused while solving the problems. Okay. So we will be solving the problems now. I think you will be having, you are having calculator with you. So from tomorrow's class, be ready with your calculator. So don't be
Okay.
like you have to work. So obtain the unit vector in the direction from the origin towards the point P, which is 3 minus 3 minus 2. See, many people will make mistake in considering the signs. So whatever the signs they have given, consider the same in your problem. So they have asked you to find out the unit vector, that is OP. So starting point ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು O, terminating point ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು P. So if it is a unit vector from the origin andre ಏನಪ್ಪ? Origin andre all the x, y, z will be 0. So 0, O will be 0. This is O. You can differentiate O as like this. Okay. So it looks like both same. So you can put one circle. So 0, comma 0, comma 0 with P 3 minus 3 minus 2. So we have to first calculate the distance. So we have to calculate the distance. So all to calculate the distance, always remember you have to do the tail minus head. So to calculate, if you want to find out OP, you have to find 3 minus 0. So with x component, you have to do x component only. With y component, you have to do y component only. With z component, you have to do the z component only. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 minus 0 ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 3 minus 0 in ax direction. With the sign, you have to take minus 3 comma minus 0 minus 2 comma minus 0 in az direction. Now if you solve the vector, you will be getting OP as 3ax minus 3ay minus 2az. So first step in unit vector, you will be doing the tail minus head. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ origin ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ you have to take the origin as 0, comma. This is what coordinate system? This is a cylindrical coordinate system. So next, OP. Find out OP. So the magnitude of OP, I already told you. You have to take the under root of. So whatever. Sorry. So whatever the vector you have got, you have to take that under root along with sign. Along with sign, that is 3 actually. What is the magnitude, students? That is 3. So under root of 3 the whole square plus minus 3 the whole square plus minus 2 the whole square. So what is 3 square, students? 9 plus 9 plus 4. What is 18 plus 4? 18 plus 4 is 22. So root 22. What you will be getting root 22 in your calculator? 4.6904 ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಮಿತ್?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I told you, you have to divide 1 divided by 2 to get the unit vector. That is, so OP divided, we already saw the formula, that is OP divided by the magnitude of OP. So 3 divided by 4.6904 ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Tell me the
Sir,
final.
ಎಷ್ಟು?
3 divided by, see equation 1, whatever you have got, first equation.
Yes, sir.
And the second magnitude. So according to unit vector formula, that is OP divided by magnitude of OP. So 3 divided by 4.6904. So minus 3 divided by 4.6904 minus 2 divided by 4.6904. So you have to write the formula. So 6 marks, you have to write the formula also. So will you get this equation? 0.6396 AX minus 0.6396 AY minus 0.4264 AZ. You verify, Pa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will be giving you assignment question ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but you will not solve. Now solve, students, for this question number 2. Obtain the unit vector in the direction from the origin towards the point P2 minus 2, 1. Solve this question and tell me the answer, Pa. First,
Okay.
find out. So origin iradrinda O, it is 0, 0, 0. Next, I will give you time. Solve. Same steps what I followed in the previous class. Obtain the unit vector in the direction from the origin towards the point P2 minus 2, 1. First, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀಯಪ್ಪ? Origin you will write. Origin is what? 0, 0, 0.
0.
So P ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? P ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 2 minus 2,
0 AX. Yes.
One.
Minus 2 minus 0
So I
AY bar.
told you have to do tail minus head. So 2 minus 0 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? 2AX.
So 2 minus
2AX.
2 AY
Very good.
plus 1 AZ.
1 AZ. Very good. Plus 1 AZ. Now find out the magnitude. Magnitude ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, under root of this, that is 2 square plus minus 2 the whole square plus 1 the whole square ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? root 9 4 plus 4 plus 1. Is it root 9? See, improve your calculation speed. So all 5 modules is based on calculation only. If you do calculation only, you will get derivations. Very rarely they are asking. So
ಸರ್
improve.
1 ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
Huh?
1 ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
1 ಹೆಂಗಪ್ಪ? root 2 the whole square. root 2 the whole square ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 4 plus minus 2 the whole square. What is minus 2 the whole square? 4.
-4.
minus 4 ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, minus 2 into minus 2 plus 4 ಅಲ್ವಾ? minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus ಇರುತ್ತೆ, don't get confused. According to formula it is plus, so it is square. This many students making this mistake. Don't make the same mistake. You would have done here minus, I guess. So minus 4 minus 4, 0 plus 1, 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತೀಯ, it's wrong. So according to formula, what is it? Is dx the whole square plus dy the whole square plus dz the whole square. ಸರಿನಾ? according to the formula. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ. ನಿಂಗೆ dy ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ -2 ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ -2 ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಪಾ?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? root 9
ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Yeah, 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 the whole square is 4 plus 1, which is root 9. What is root 9 value? 3. See, this concept is very much important in electric field. Whenever I'm going to electric field, everywhere you will be using this kind of problem. So be thorough with this. Don't get mistake. Everywhere we will be solving this kind of problems. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ?
ಸರ್ 3 ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
3 ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? You have to divide 2 divided by 3. So 2 divided by 3 in AX direction minus 2 divided by 3 in AY direction plus 1 divided by 3 in AZ direction. ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ final vector? What is the final vector you get?
ಸರ್ 1 ಬರ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
How much?
ಸರ್ 1.
ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. 2 divided by 3 ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್.
0.6.
What is 2 divided by 3?
0.6.
So 0.6 in AX direction minus 0.6 in AY direction
0.06. 0.66.
1 divided by 3
So 0.3.
0.3 in AZ direction.
Yes, sir.
This illegal nilspurbeck nino. Okay, now don't do the
Okay.
again things because they have asked you to find out the unit vector. They have not asked you to find out the magnitude. Okay, if they had asked magnitude, avaga you should have done root 2 by 3, that and all. So this will be your final answer. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Idu 0.6 AX minus 0.6 AY plus 0.3 AZ. Now solve this pa. Problem number 3 you can only solve.
Okay, sir.
Very easy. I will be telling you the steps. First step ಏನು tail minus head. So tail minus head. ಇಲ್ಲಿ tail ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ? B is your tail. Head is what?
A.
A. So obtain the vector from A to B. That is A to B you have to find out the vector. So you have to do B minus A. So if they have asked you to find out vector from A to B andre you have to do B minus A. Okay. If they have asked you to
Okay,
find
sir.
out B to A, you have to do A minus B. Remember, pa. If they have asked you to find out the vector from A to B, then what you have to find? That is B minus A. ಏನಿಲ್ಲ tail ಹತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ minus A. That's it. If they ask you to find B to A, tail becomes A. So it is A minus B. Okay. So solve. So only 3 minus 2. Along with signs you have to take minus 4 minus 2. Plus 2 minus 1. So what you will be getting the vector?
So 3 minus 2.
Okay, 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 in AX direction ishtapa. Tell me the complete vector AB.
So 3 minus 2 AY AX plus minus 4 plus 2 AY
Plus
plus
2AY allappa
2.
minus 4 minus 2.
Okay.
Tail minus head alva.
Okay, okay. Minus 1.
See, one minute mistake is also enough to get 0 marks. 1 mark kodala. Formula kodbodenno marku. If see, you might think that you would have done well in derivation and problems, but this silly mistakes will lead you to somewhere. So minus 4 minus, it is always tail minus head, not. Yeah. See, today, after today's class over, practice the problems, watching the recording classes.
Okay.
So then only you will understand.
Okay.
See, if you don't practice and come to the next session, so ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಾಗ್ಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಲಾಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಹಂಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂಥರ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 4 to 5 ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ರಾಮಾಯಣ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೀತೆಗೆ ರಾಮಾಯಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ you will face. So you have to practice really. So this subject requires lot of practice. So practice well. It's tail minus head.
Okay.
ಇನ್ನು ಈಸಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು ಸಿಲಿಂಡ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. I will share you the passing package soon.
Okay.
Because if I now only share the passing package, you will just focus on passing marks only. So first understand the concept. So if you understand the concept, or ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ನೀವು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? So if you are not
Okay.
understanding the concept properly, it will be very tough. If you don't know to solve the vector only, how you can clear pa, it's very difficult. So entire 5 modules is dependent on vectors. So tail minus head. So for minus 4 minus 2 plus 2 minus 1 in AZ direction. So 3 minus 2 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು AX ಆಗುತ್ತೆ minus 6AY plus AZ. So under root of 1 square plus ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ minus 6 the whole square plus 1 the whole square ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So you will be getting 6.1644. So keep at least 4 decimal points after the calculator. See, fix your calculator to 4 decimal points. Let it be to 4 decimal points. So usually calculator will be having the key with 4 decimal points. So just don't write just 6.16. 4 decimal points ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಿ. So unit vector find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 divided by 6.1644 minus 6 divided by 6.1644 plus 1 divided by 6.1644. So you will be getting this as your answer. Understood, pa? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, next question. So the questions will be getting difficult as when we move. Now they have given 3 points. ಇನ್ನು Cartesian coordinate system ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೀವಿ. We are not moved to this is your first coordinate system. So now they are given 3 points. A vector. So along with sign you write down A vector, B vector, C vector. So they have asked you to find out the vector from A to C. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Just they have asked you to find out the vector. So don't get confused. Unit vector ಅಂದ್ರೆ whatever I told you, that is first step. You need to find out tail minus head. Then you have to find out the magnitude. Then divide 1 divided by 2 for all the vectors. That is unit vector. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Just they have asked you to find out the vector from A to C. So what you have to do? You have to subtract C minus A. So what vector you will be getting? A to C ಕೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ it is C minus A. A to C ಕೇಳಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ what is that vector? That is C minus A. So what you will be getting?
So 2 minus 3 AY AX.
2 minus
6 minus 2.
6 minus
2
of
minus 3.
minus 2. Minus already there.
Okay,
Tail minus head. So minus of minus 2. See, one mistake also, we will lose marks. So 6 minus of minus 2 will be plus 2. So it is 8 AY. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Next. Minus 4 minus 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು sign ಇಲ್ಲ. So minus 4 minus 1. So what is the answer?
4 minus 1 AZ.
ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ?
Minus 4 minus 1 AZ.
Along with sign you take by, you are making so much mistakes. So your mathematics little bit weak, I feel. You are making so much of mistakes. So improve on that. So whenever you are coming, so unit vector you can find out B to A. So B to A, how to find out? That is, you solve this 4 questions. This already solved. Already solved like previous. B to C distance ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, so you have to find out C minus B and you have to find out the length. Ashte, don't divide it. Okay. So if you want, I will be revising it. So the unit vector you already know how to do. Tell me, solve this 2 and 3 and tell me the answer now only, pa. B to A ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? It is minus 3 minus 3. So you will be getting minus 6AX. See, you should be very fast, pa. It is just a simple thing. Okay, as and when we have to go fast. So B to C alva. So B to A. So minus 3 will be minus 6AX. So minus 3 minus of minus 2. So it is minus AY. 5 minus 1. So you will be getting 4AZ. Okay, now you have to take the under root of it. Illi unit vector kelidare, not just the vector. Okay. So see the question. If they have asked the unit vector or else the under root ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ answer? 36 plus 1 plus 16. So be ready with your calculators. Don't use phone. Use your calculator. At least if you are not having today, be ready with tomorrow's session. So we will be starting the Coulomb's law from tomorrow's session. So these concepts are very much important. So another 5 to 10 minutes, I want to go through with spherical and rectangular formulas. Later we can start with the Coulomb's law. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ 36 plus 1 plus 16? 36 plus 17. Root of 36 plus 17 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? See, we improve your, I think you will be getting 7.2801. Correct down. First class के भया कोई था इस सब्जेक्ट आ रही थी ने पाए we can't do anything. Put your all your efforts so that you can pass the examination. Otherwise, it is very tough to pass. If you just learn the theory, it is very tough to pass. I'm telling you. The minute mistakes don't do. Along with sign, you take. It is always tail minus head. Minus sign carry ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ if you are taking place. So this distance I already told you. So just solve this. So cylindrical coordinate system, spherical coordinate system, just dot product, cross product. So I have to teach you still 4 concepts before starting the actual module 1. I will finish that tomorrow 20 minutes and start with the Coulomb's law. So go through and come practice and send me whatever you are doing the practice in the PDF format. I will share you the recording class so that still many people are joining.
Okay.
So for them also it will be helpful. Okay, pa?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any doubts? If you have
No,
any
sir. No,
doubts,
sir. I will practice.
after practicing tomorrow, just bear with my voice because I have severe cold. I think I was
Okay, sir.
audible to you people.
Okay, sir. Audible, sir. Clearly
Any
audible.
problem? Are you like am I speed or is it okay? The speed is, shall I reduce the speed?
No, sir. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, pa.
Okay, sir.
I will share you the recorded classes.
Okay, sir.